Good morning, loves. It started to get cold in my neck of the woods, honestly. Last night it was snowing. It was so pretty. But anyway, I did something. Something happened in my life. There was something created that happened in my life that I'm not willing to share. But it was big. It was really big. It was really, really, really big. The seemingly impossible thing happened in my life. And it was really big. And it was really delicious. And it was really yummy. And I just basked in it in that moment. And then I play that moment over and over and over in my head, just making sure to just keep it there. That beautiful moment. But I can share with you a couple of other things that did happen. There's a couple things I can share. So I listen to tarot card readers sometimes. It comes onto my TikTok feed. Okay, so somehow I've gotten on tarot TikTok. I get these tarot card readings, and so I've kind of narrowed it down to about 5. I have 5 of my favorite tarot card readers, and this one guy, he kind of is impressive to me. He's got this really curly hair and this big burly mustache and beard. His if you want to find him, it's Uncle Bronze. Uncle Bronze, that's what he's under TikTok. And he's so interesting to me. And the way he bangs down the cards and then he goes and he lays them out like he's done it a million times. I'm just like, wow. But anyway, a few TikToks ago, he had done this thing on Christmas lights. And I was I had to watch, and then I had to do, so what I ended up doing was I ended up making a screenshot of the tarot card reader, and then I put the screenshot on my wallpaper on my phone so that I wouldn't forget. And I pasted the tarot card by my desk so I would keep seeing it a lot. And I have to tell you a little bit the Christmas, because I live in the Christmas city. This city, the town I live in, is Christmas is a big deal here. And people come from all around Arizona to be a part of some of the festivals here. And, and then I've got pictures with my best friends under the trees. And, it's just gorgeous. But I was there's something about that tarot card reading that really affected me. So I was at one of my tune-ups that I talk about over the weekend, and we were having a night walking meditation, and I was just what? We had never done that before. We had done really early and watched the sunrise and dawn and watching the sunset, but we had never done nighttime. And much to my surprise, we walked out the door to, I don't know how to describe it. There were so many lights. These beautiful magnolia trees were netted, and they had these lights all over them, and I lost it. I did that thing I do when I just cried in thankfulness. And then I had this other really weird thing happen. This was really weird. So on the way in, I was sitting by this guy in the plane, and I'm sitting by the window because I always sit by the window because I really like to look out. And so I'm looking out the window, and all of a sudden I see color. I see fall color. I don't know how to describe. It was like the color of this scarf, just the rust color, and it was like just spread for miles. And just me being who I am, I like kind of nudged the guy, you know, sitting on the aisle, and I said, look, they're like, look at the colors. I was so happy. And so he's looking out, and I'm looking out, and I'm taking pictures, and the next thing you know, I'm doing that thing I do, and I'm sobbing in joy. I just sob in joy randomly. Anyway, and then I'm on my way back to home, and I'm on the airplane, the first part of my trip, and I'm walking, I'm rushing through the airport, you know, as I do, to make sure I get where I need to be on time. And damned if I don't look over, and there is that guy walking, like he's walking in a different direction. And I go running after him, and I said, excuse me, but didn't I see you on the plane on the way here? And he's like, yeah, you were the one that was talking about the leaves. Isn't that nuts? Isn't it like nuts to be like in a certain spot at a certain time with a certain like outcome that it is like, honestly, what are the chances of that? I don't know. But these things happen more than we want to admit. We write them off as coincidence. I don't anymore. I don't write anything off as coincidence anymore, which can be very confusing, frankly. When you're getting symbols about a lot of different things all the time, you're like, I have no idea which path to take. But anyway, the purpose of this is that I am just amazed, and these work. These principles work. I've used my life as the experiment for all this time now, about 4.5 years. Have to put that extra half a year on there. It must be correct. I've been using my life as the experiment, and I gotta tell you, it's been just a ride. It's been an amazing ride. But it's been a ride, and now I'm just in amazement. Like these two big things that I was really desiring. One is already in my physicality. The other one is in my physicality. Maybe not fully gridded in yet, but I think that's coming, and I'm so incredibly appreciative. And so now when people try to say to me, you know, try to ask me, and it's like, the proof is in my life. The proof is in my life. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will be back with other ideas.